I'll go first again.
All right, I'm gonna take this side then. Sounds fair.
Sounds
I'll take
fair?
this side. Sure, why not? I do like what I've done to this side, so the terrain. So, tell us about your list, Dave.
Something to get it out. I don't know if you want to pause it or something. Yeah, is everything ready?
Aren't we live?
Live? I guess we can't pause that.
I don't know if we pause live. I guess I can talk about my list, even though it's pretty much a standard Baulder 2 wolf list. So we got Baulder 2 with Genrix, Loki, Feral, and Megalith in his battle group. And there's Wrong Eye and Snapjaw and 2 sets of Sentry Stones. So that is the complete order of the list. And Dave has blessed magical weapons on the Destroyer.
The Destroyer. I was
Delicious.
trying it with
Delicious.
Behemoth on the new Forge Guard Seer. Found that Strakov kind of likes him in his battle group, so put the Destroyer with the Forge Seer, and Behemoth will be in Strakov's battle group.
Because it is nice to overrun with Behemoth, overrun off him.
Superiority.
Superiority on Behemoth's pretty freaking awesome. It's nice to have a blessed gun, though, especially when you're facing a guy who
Well, instead of having the double,
a feat that's negated by blessed
the
weapons.
double one was nice, and we did try it for a few times that way.
Yeah.
Actually, Scott, I will need to borrow a Marauder for you.
Another
I'm
Marauder.
gonna try it with the
You've upped it, right?
the ultimate version.
Jesus.
Full spam.
So
My
many
first time
jacks.
spamming more than the 3.
So, you have a lot of jacks.
Whether or not it works in the two scenarios.
It totally works, man. This one has me a little concerned, just because of the way there's the flag is. My flag is like all the way on the other side. I'm like, my caster doesn't want to be over here. I can't control. I guess I can control it with the Snapjaw, right? Because he's a heavy. He's a war beast, so he can go wander over here and score it. But then he's not sort of like doing what I want him to do. Kind of awkward. Give me my forge there for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go spray him. Make him colored?
Yeah.
He's gonna come back all smelly though. So. Smelly.
First step of getting paint on them.
It's true.
So I get to get another Marauder against the store.
As long as you can find one.
So I went that side, obviously, you've already chosen.
Yes, I prefer this side.
So this is the, what do they call it?
Oh, spread
The-
that. Oh, it's a tier. Jaws of the
Yeah,
Wolf.
Jaws of the Wolf.
So my Sentry Stones are not going to be advanced deploying, is what you're saying. That makes me very sad. So you can score the middle zone with Strakov or one of your Manhunters.
So I get some free solos out of this list. The 2 Forge Seers and both of these
Manhunters?
Manhunters. I think it's I'm gonna use a sniper, but I don't actually have the sniper with me right now. So
2 Manhunters are okay.
your Sentry Stones have dealt with them every single time anyway. And they also get mechanics get reposition 3, but I don't have any mechanics in this list.
Screw fixing stuff.
Yeah,
Just get more
Just
stuff.
more jacks. I suppose infantry could hold zone. The battle mechanics actually
They could hold the zone, yes.
So what do we got here? So we got flags. This is not there, right?
No.
So the flags can only be
Dominate, well, controlled by your caster.
can only be controlled by a caster, not by any other.
Yes. Yes. And there's none of them are friendly. You can control this one for one, or you control that one for one.
Yeah, there
So
really
you
isn't
just sort of
much-
push through here and start controlling that one if you wanted to. That's totally
Is your
permissible.
zone straight?
Probably not. What was it supposed to be? 816 up?
This seems like it was at an angle, but
It was totally on an angle.
so 4 Marauders, 3 or 2 Juggernauts, Behemoth, and a Destroyer. And that's pretty much the bulk of the list. You got Strakov, you got 2 Forge Seers, and 2 Manhunters.
I almost feel just looking at it, the scenario wants you to do something like this. Like sort of push on one side and push to the middle. Maybe having some throwaway contesting pieces. And Strakov can send his jacks downfield a bazillion trillion miles. It's gonna get hot and saucy.
Hot saucy.
Real fast. I have the feels for it. I don't like going second.
You don't happen to have any nice colossals that I can punch these
Nope.
full Marauder pieces
Nope.
with, right?
As long as Marauders have that rule, it's gonna be like
No colossals for
no
you.
colossals. Even when the battle engines get buffed, it'll be like, I don't know. Marauder's still gonna fuck that shit up. What do you think about this scenario, Scott?
I don't know.
I was saying, it almost feels like you want to like push through here, and then come through with just contesting stuff here, and like fight over the middle zone maybe, and just try scoring points here and contesting here.
Yeah, but they're doing the same thing.
Well, exactly.
That's the hard part, right?
Exactly. And these jacks go bazillion, trillion, gazillion, bajillion miles. So afraid. Cassius, we don't need you. Go home, Cassius. Kind of need the Getterix. Otherwise, playing like a lot of points down. The terrain is going to be a bit of an issue too. You can go on this side, even though it tends to be these two motherfuckers up front. Just because they have the highest armor when they do all their shite. Megalith here. Hopefully the forest kind of protects them a little bit. And the feral. What are these dudes? Look at these robots. Look at these freaking robots.
Full retard on the robots.
Yes.
Over 100 points in jacks.
Wrong eye, Snapjaw. It's a little awkward on my mind. I don't know what I'm doing here.
I tried to squeeze it in to get the 4 free solos.
Yeah, we'll try that.
It's only 16 points, right? Some of the lists are giving over 20, is it?
Gotta worry about that. Astro, we don't need you. I had an advanced deploy, which I'm not allowed to use.
Nope.
Suck a dick.
Denied.
Suck my dick.
I love this list. Anything that slows the damn sentry stones down. Good in my books.
Alright, you can do your advanced deploy. I think I went over my list already, right? So Baulder 2, Megalith, Loki, Getterix, Feral, Wrong Eye Snapshot, 2 Sentry Stones. Very simple. I can't claim any responsibility for creating it.
Where did that go? Alright, good luck again.
Good luck. You're gonna need it with your dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully it's a better game this time.
I thought it was a decent game. Like I said,
A decent game.
I don't know. I thought it was good. I mean,
Sure.
I think maybe if you tried that scenario play, it might have been better.
Maybe, yes. But for actual damage output, it wasn't that great.
Yes. This one I'm very interested to see how live is because of the friendly zones being so easy to score.
So Strakov's going to go first. He's not going to even focus on him, and everybody else just focus on them.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to put occultation on himself.
Yep.
He's going to put sentry up on Behemoth and superiority.
Superiority? Superiority.
Onto that guy there.
Okay.
And he's going to charge. Because thankfully, because you can't get me now with your sentry stones.
I don't know if I can get him if I had another 6 inches, Dave.
5, 8.
Smell that spray paint. Freaking love it.
This guy's going to go up behind. This guy's going to get his full 8. So I have to go around the mountain.
So it looks like we both weighted our friendly zones. Well, there's not that there's a friendly zone, but the zones are closer to our deployment. But you spread out a little more to my side.
At least it's easy for movement wise.
True story.
Run! Run, dudes, run!
And that armless guy is the Marshall Destroyer, right? And you
Yes.
don't you have a second dude? The smelly dude?
Yes, wherever the
Where's-
smelly dude.
where's
I
smelly
can
dude?
smell smelly dude.
Just let it dry a little bit so
Yeah.
it doesn't mark.
Doesn't just stick on the mat.
You can proxy him
You
with
can
my
do
Argus.
so
This Argus seer.
I guess we'll do the real guy for the one that's actually
Sure.
controlling him.
Well, actually, one thing, he does need to be in the Marshal's command range to benefit from blast and stuff.
Is it blessed or just magical?
It's blessed and magical.
And magical.
Two things.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Especially against Baulder. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you.
Too bad it's not Behemoth.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
I still think Behemoth's better under them, Dave. My personal opinion.
Well,
I know. I tried.
with playing with Strakov, it's nice to have Behemoth that can trigger overrun or
Yeah, but I
Trigger on
still
him.
like to. That's what the destroyer can still do that though.
less effectively, I guess.
Yeah, but
It's
then
nice.
even more
It's nice
damage
to
the other way.
so spiny growth and trample. Loki will warp for doesn't matter and run. Megalith will trample for free because of the elemental mastery. And then he will geomancy roots of the earth onto Megalith. We'll activate Baulder. He gets a worm token because he's wormy. Where did I do down to worm tokens? I had them all. Here they are, right here. Wormy token for Baulder. He may keep them so that he can start punching things really hard.
Kill him fast so we can go for food.
Whoop. Advance and do the roots of the earth spell and the wall spell. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the other two. Activate the feral. Work for speed. Where can I run him to? I guess I have to do it to get worried about getting shot, but that makes you come over this way a bit. But hey, alright, Feral's gonna work for protective plates and run. He doesn't need speed. And run. Fury. I'm gonna put superiority on him. We'll keep him outside of 22 of Bemoth. He's definitely in 20 of that feller. We'll activate this dude here. He will rile for 3 and trample. Where's my other pink one? Here it is. We'll take Wrong Eye with him. Wrong Eye will cast Signs of Portents and Submerge. And he's going to have to just advance because stuff. Gets decent coverage anyways. Oh, still got the Generate Fury. Red gets 3. Blue gets 2. Activate the red one. Shift over here. Advance. I know you can charge far, but hopefully you can't reach this thing. Spray dude in back. Hits. Dead. I don't think you can reach him with range attacks, but you make a forced anyways because he has 3. Activate the blue one. Shift. Advance. So worried about getting charged. It's crazy.
So it feels a little different, eh?
It is. Shoots. It goes far. Jacks go far. Dead. I think I'm out of range of all your guns.
There's something like 18 inches
22.
I can get up to.
Gonna have to make a forest because otherwise, give me superiority, dude pants, and blow up my sentry stone. Done.
Done.
Did stuff. Things happen.
So Strakov is very resourceful, so he gets to upkeep his upkeeps for free. On the battle group. Sentry, I suppose I can throw something out there.
You
I don't think it's
can.
going to do anything in this particular case, so it's really not even worth it.
Not close enough for
Not
action.
close enough for action yet. So everybody gets their focus. Might be doing the same as turn 2.
Baulder takes point of damage from worms. He's getting eaten alive by worms.
So this guy is going to run. That actually would have been a good idea in this case. If I want to flank harder, it actually gives per guy over on this side. So you
It's
can
true,
get
it'd be faster. Yep.
For the sake of getting around.
Yep.
This guy will go 3 and 5. So how far can... You can't see through the forest though, right?
Correct.
So that is something. I don't have any way of moving around to get in that forest to see me.
Ooh.
Not that I have any real great way to charge you through that forest either. Does kind of limit my
overrun, man.
Crazy
overrun.
threat ranges. Yep. Overrun's a good thing.
It's a drug. It's a drug that everybody wants to use.
So, Snapjaw can charge. I see. He still can't see me.
Yeah, he has to see you.
I can just run and be like literally on the other side. Well,
Hi.
you could just move through.
True. Could trade wrong eye or Snapjaw for
a
Marauder.
Sounds
totally,
fair.
Totally legit. Totally like something I'd want to do.
So 9, you can definitely get to there. So how far can you actually physically move and be attacking? You charge.
2.5 inches. You can't. What if you can see
No,
you?
I mean like you had a 2-inch melee on your tail, right?
No, 1 inch melee on everything now.
I thought it was okay. They
It
changed it.
used to be 2, yeah.
So you can probably get to what there?
Maybe. I don't even think I can get that far. It's gonna cost me 4. That's probably more realistic.
And a 1-inch melee, right?
Yeah.
So I can't do this thanks to PP.
Use that guy, Dave. I'm gonna throw some paint on him.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got our Argus. He's doing the job.
That's good. Man of War is kind of close enough.
Yep.
All right.
Are you
So
excited about Strakov too?
Sure.
You're just like, whatever.
I haven't really looked at him. Oh.
We've got some cool shit. Alright, here they come. Whoa! Hello. Can I help you?
because you can't get him, right?
I can drag him in.
Well, you can have Loki move through the forest and be there, right?
Oh.
Does he have Pathfinder?
He certainly does.
He does, eh?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So he could move up to 6 inches and then throw his hook 8.
But then you can't reposition him, right?
Nope.
So he'd be in threat range of being charged.
He most certainly would.
I'm liking this. So sort of. The only problem is I got to make sure these guys can actually keep up, though.
Sure. I don't know. I guess it depends if you get some overrun targets or not. But I'm going to try to deny you.
I'm sure you will. Actually, I'm going to activate Strakov. He's going to switch superiority over to this guy.
Sure. I'll get more fast people.
And I have to do his activation still.
You do. You do.
So Loki has an 8. He can move 6.
6 and 8 for 14.
14, yes.
If I wanted to move the whole 6, but yeah. And your feet gives Pathfinder and all that good stuff.
Go there, so 4. Actually, I still have stealth, so you can't see me anyway through that.
Nope.
The only way to change that?
Nope. Nope. Just spray you, maybe.
You do.
But you're camping none?
4.
4? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty safe. Pretty
You
safe
say
for
that now. So 5.
Got armor piercing
7.
gun. POW 8 armor piercing gun, pretty good.
POW 6?
With reposition. You can go with reposition.
Range 8, POW 6.
What's Snapjaw's charging?
Okay. 9.
9?
Yeah.
That's without Pathfinder, though.
No
right?
Pathfinder. Doesn't do Pathfinder business.
So he's going to go like this, and he's facing Snapjaw, and that way you can't get him through the forest there.
Okay.
So he's going to go this side of him, so that he can't pull me in.
Sure. Because Juggernaut's more valuable?
Yes.
Okay. Probably is.
So I run.
Yep. Hey dude, you're on a hill.
Behemoth run.
Oh, look at all these guys. So much aggression. So much aggression.
There's a gun already. Superiority.
Some pure pretty.
Sentry. 13.
I'm yawning because it's tiresome. Tiresome to watch all these robots stomp around angrily.
Behind this to protect themselves from those nasty sprays.
Yep.
Alright. I think that's about it for me. These guys are pretty much just hanging
Behind the wall, being
on
safe.
the wall, being safe.
Okay. I'm going to score a point. It's going to be amazing.
Well, I can't get to you.
I know.
I'm running as fast as I can. I still can't get to you.
That's the weirdness of this
That seems
scenario.
very strange.
We're going to drop the wall because we have no
But
budget.
I guess it forces you to get in there because I'll score 1 as well if you.
I'm not
you
putting
can-
anything in there. Are you kidding? Let's just give you an overrun target. We'll be tied. That's all that matters. All right, I'm gonna drop the wall. So I'm gonna kill 1 robot, and then we'll see if we lose Loki in return. Right? Sounds about right.
Mhm.
And that might give you an overrun target.
It's true.
Redstone caps up. Bluestone generates 1. They make dudes. Way back here, where hopefully they won't contribute to the overrunning. Plates drops, gone. All right, let's do all the fun things we want to do, right? Right, Dave? Right?
Mhm.
Right?
That's what you live for.
I do. I totally live for it. Well, that's good. I like this. I have to boost on him, but hey. All right, we are going to activate the Lokis. The Lokis. And he's low key. He'll go to there as long as, yeah, it's definitely my control area. So he will advance to there. So he's within 8 inches of that dude on the hill.
Mhm.
And so we can see him. I think that's good enough. He will work for strength and throw the hook. Throw the hook, bro! Boost to hit. He will hit. Pow 17, I'll boost damage just to make sure nothing bad happens. You will take dice off 3, 7 points to 1 on the Marauder.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it would have been good to actually put occultation on him,
The lead guy.
and then that way you couldn't target him, and
Right.
also you couldn't grapple him in.
That's correct, because the model in the
Alright,
model.
that's something.
And that would force me to come out here where you can see me with more jacks, right?
Right. How much damage you do? Because
7 to
I,
1.
because I know you're going to do damage.
7 to 1. Free attack. Hits. I guess I'll boost damage. I don't feel. I do need to kill him, so I'll boost damage. Dice off 4 is 5 to 5. He's done! Good job, Loki. You captured something. We'll activate Megalith. You wander over to here. So you only get the speed to charge. You have the charge models in your control area. Is that correct?
Yeah, they don't just get it just to move
Right.
around.
So you can't just trample through the forest or whatever.
I think it might work on tramples, but let me see. I don't think so.
All right, he'll go to there. He'll work for strength. He will bite the Marauder. Hits. This is POW 16. So dice off 4. Does no damage. We will axe him. Hits. Dice off 1. Does 10 to 4.
So you can slam or
Oh,
charge.
okay. He still have the target. 10 to 4 on the little hooked-in dude.
10 to 4.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good roll.
It was a decent roll. I'll take it.
30 points of damage, eh?
Yeah. Buy an axe.
That's good.
Hits. Dice off 1. Does 9 to 6. It continues, Dave. It continues.
4 months, 5 months? I think I should actually have kept a document about that.
Buy an axe.
Those 9 points, right?
Yeah. Hits. Dice off 1. You get 4. Kills him.
Easy peasy.
He will spiny growth. Spiny growth. I mean, that means I have too much fury out there if I spiny growth, actually.
First world problems.
Oh, I shouldn't have boosted that damage roll. What's Loki's threshold? 10? Danger zone! Yeah, I feel... No, he won't. He won't spiny growth. My apologies. There will be no spiny growth. Hey, there's my Feral's card. It's all the way on the floor. Alright. So no spiny growth. He needs only armor 20. Ooh. We will activate Megalith. Just gonna shift this way a little bit. So to Geomancy, Roots of Earth, onto Loki. We'll activate Baulder. And we'll advance ever so. Oh, I gotta kill box myself. Hey, I'm already on the kill box. Look at that, I already advanced. There's kill box and everything now. But it's 10
10
inches.
inches.
Because I actually, with the square ones on the outside, the casters
Roots.
can't, they shouldn't be there anyway.
Well, they can still score out there.
Yeah, they just don't be in the kill box when you're doing that. Recast the wall.
Yeah, I think you guys were joking about that one time, wasn't it? You can get 1 point and then give 2 to your opponent. Go back.
Hopefully that's enough. Not to give anything up. I do have to drop all my fury though, and I will take 2 points damage. So he will root himself, I guess, as well, just in case bad things happen and there's a robot smashing my face in. We'll activate Wrong Eye. This is all taken during the control phase. He will cast Submerge. Do I need some? Yeah, maybe. He'll cast Starcrossed. We know he's doing that because that's some pretty cool stuff. Everybody has 1 inch melee. I guess I have to be over here to do stuff to protect Loki. Just want to borrow your widget for a second. Did I already borrow it? Not give it back? I didn't give it back. Okay, he will submerge himself. We'll activate Wrong Eye. He will rile for 3 and submerge. Submerge, and he will advance. Can't target him with range attacks either, so we'll just go right over here, like so. Farrell will go, he'll work for protective plates, as he always does, unless he has to murder something. But if you want to do that, Roots of the Earth is on Gedrix and him. I'm going to get shot, bro. Yeah, you're going to get shot. What can I say? Alright, I'll go over there. I activate these sentry stones. They'll get a advance order, I guess. Keep going this way, guys. Go away from the ranged attacks. Stone will shift over here. Make forest. You're getting back into my widget area. This guy will try sparing his buddy in the back. Hits. Kills. I should just kill them all. Just kill them all anyways. I give you nothing. I give you nothing, Dave. Shift.
Too much practice against my overrun, do you?
Yeah, don't give overrun anything. So this guy will spray his buddy in the back. Hits. Dead. Make forest. I'm done. I score 1.
Was it turn? Yeah, it was turn 2, right?
This is turn 3 now because you're starting, right?
So do I actually have 4? I get 2, and then I get 2 in my turn.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-oh.
Yep, my mistake. Because you're scoring that with the infantry.
Yes,
and
I
your
am.
caster.
And my caster.
I know.
Going to 4 CPs in 1 turn.
It's true.
So, what are you at right now? 2?
Yes.
And at the end of this turn, you'll be at 4.
Yes.
So here.
And if he doesn't get anything into my zone, I'll be at 2.
It could be at 5 if he ran his caster over that flag.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. He would be dead.
It's
if
totally
he
within
wasn't.
12.
Okay.
Well, I could feet, charge, and just run over here. I can't run a feet.
No, can't run.
All right, got it. Not gonna do that. That'll distract me from even more clock removal. All right. So no. Oh, that's some real good denying of overrun targets.
True.
But you are giving me.
I'm giving you
some pretty easy,
2 CPs for the middle zone.
And I doubt you're even gonna get there to contest for the next turn and the other one.
Never gonna
So
happen.
that's gonna put me at 5.
Yep.
So now you want to contest so he's not scoring, and then that's putting you way up.
Yeah.
The problem is that
He has to put a jack in to contest.
I could do it with Behemoth. I could probably do it with
Just feet in charge.
feet charge. But then I'm giving you Behemoth. But I could try to. I don't know if he can get Loki or not. So I can actually. Can I land here?
Mm-hmm.
So probably not because I don't have an overrun target. So he's going to have.
If you superiority him.
Yep. So he's got 4, 7 normal, 11 with the
Superiority.
feet, and then another. So 11 goes to 13. 13 physical movement.
Yep. Oh, you can make it there.
Wow.
Totally. Shoot him all the way downfield.
Now I'm not getting my guns in that respect.
No.
You have submerged both, right?
Yes, they're both submerged.
So I can't shoot with my arcing fire. And I don't think... No, nobody else has got any line of sight. Except for this guy. No, okay, I don't think 13 inches is going to get him there, because that seems... I can't put him on him anyway, superiority.
It's battle group, right?
That's why the unit's there.
Your dog's stupid, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, I think just pretty much because you're going to score 1, even if I don't do anything, but I'm scoring 4. So
Yes.
it's you'll score 2, I'll go 4, right?
Yes.
I suppose. How fast did the Mariners only move 6? I don't think he can make it.
Not to contest, I don't think.
It's hard to tell where the corner of that zone is.
Oh, turn it over. Send her in. Yeah, it looks like she can run in there.
Yeah. And she can contest, right?
Yep.
So that's something. I guess pretty much just hang back and
Mm-hmm. Can try.
come to me.
Yep.
Seems safer.
Probably.
So that is stealth. I can't. 14 is still pretty good, gent. I don't think I can get you even with this guy. 14. 6 is 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'd be out, but some blast damage potential. And Loki just does his thing again.
Maybe.
That was pretty good. It worked really well to just pull something in and.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I was not thinking enough about the scenario. But we'll see if that pays off at all. Be a good experiment.
Yeah, I think I could actually switch occultation to this guy, have him in the front, have both these guys behind him.
Yep.
And they both can't be dragged in. That's actually pretty good too.
True story.
And just keep waiting for you to poke your head out.
Come out and say hi.
Actually, the funny thing, I might just try for your flag.
You could try. You can't control it with those.
No, I know.
Has to be the work
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying just to get those guys. I can't just put my caster here and sit in front of two sentry stones.
True story.
That's not going to work.
Sure. Totally works.
12 inches. So
Right,
8 inches that way.
Totally works.
3 inches that way.
They're
Going
coming.
face to face.
They're coming. The robots are coming.
When you paint white, you just wash it with the null oil.
Normally. It depends. Sometimes I do agrath, earth, whatever. Like that. That's usually deep enough.
I don't have that.
I bought Null oil, but it's gloss.
Oh, I gave up the wrong one.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not bad. I do a lot of highlighting and stuff like that, so it covers most of it up.
Liking that too much.
I'm just thinking the other guy that did this guy with brown fur. I'll do the other guy.
Getrix has Pathfinder now?
Nope, he does not have Pathfinder.
So just Loki. And that's pretty much it, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, I think this turn 7 thing is going to be terrible for me because I can't do things. I got something simple in front of me and I still don't want to do it quickly and to see if it works. Alright. So he's got 6 focus. I can switch. Superior I don't really need yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play the scenario in this case.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting because we want to see if this is a super live scenario or not. I mean, obviously,
so Strakov's going to put
contesting in the middle. You're giving up a lot of points.
occultation on this guy.
Yep.
He's going to walk over this way.
Sure.
Sneak on 4.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Quit marking the table with your fingers, Dave. Overrun must have done with a single proxy from now on.
But I'm not actually putting it on the board.
He's not. He's just.
I'm just pointing.
You're allowed to use it. Fingers are not a measurement device.
It has to be on the board. It says that was the
this
warning.
This is our second game, and we've still not come into an instance where we've had to proxy more than one thing, anyways.
Doesn't matter. It's not going to fly. Nobody's going to follow it.
No. Well, the problem is, it's like you want to follow it, right?
No,
you want
I don't. I think.
No, I mean you want to follow the rules, but it's a ridiculously dumb, stupid rule that doesn't make any sense.
We were saying earlier, it's like if PP isn't careful, they're going to find themselves like 40k, where people don't follow any of their stuff and they just follow ITC.
Right.
It's a whole separate thing, not related to the company and all, and they just do that instead.
Right.
This guy's going to go. And what about proxying for my guys? Is that
It's not
allowed?
actually a movement proxy. It's not a measurement device at that point. You're proxying a model that's on the table.
I suppose you can actually make it in there.
which I'm actually less of a fan of, but I understand that sometimes it's necessary.
What, the proxy model?
Yeah, it's just you're playing JVM and he's got like 4 proxies on the table and you're like, ah, man, I just can't remember what's what.
Beam is going to walk to there. If I should have given him a focus, but hey.
Yep.
He'll fire blast over this way.
Sure. So you can put overrun on him? Or are you just trying to clip some guys?
No, just trying to clip some guys.
Okay.
I suppose I could have done that.
He has arcing fire, but does he ignore models? He's too close to this guy. This is only
No, you have more models that are close to that end. He's fine to it.
He's fine. He's ignoring those guys? Okay. Alright.
So the orange will be direction.
Yep.
Direction 1 for 2.
And that will probably
So it actually worked for an overrun.
Yep, you get all of them. So this guy? Dead. This guy? Dead. And on the stone, dice off 11.
3 points.
3 points, okay.
Yeah, that would have been good. I had some focus to spare. I could have done that.
Still have another shot.
No, I know. Can't fire at him. Now fire at the same stone, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Direction 2 for 1.
Could be over here somewhere.
This guy's gonna run.
Hi, Time Manhunter.
Wherever that little corner is again.
Hi, Moon Hunter.
I doubt Baulder's gonna come over and want to grab this flag.
He's totally gonna want to do that. What are
Is
you
he?
talking about? Oh, fuck yeah. He's gonna boss up, man. It's gonna take him 3 more turns, but he'll get there.
So 14. So he's in behind Behemoth. And I want that second proxy down. Can I make it through there?
Do it, Dave.
Is that a movement proxy or the model?
Well, I'm thinking about running this guy.
Right.
And then seeing.
Well, you've already moved the guy, but yeah, whatever.
Well, I can run and make it there, no problem.
Definitely for the small base through there.
It's just a matter that if Loki can get out far enough to
drag him?
to drag him still. So you'd have to be like over here. I think that'd be too far.
Don't know where he can go, right about there.
Yeah, I think he'd still be touching him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'd still be basing. Behemoth.
I don't know if that's a small though. I don't know if that's a small.
Just do it. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. We don't follow that.
Alright,
bullshit.
because see, this is the
Jason
problem,
Snow's
right?
garbage.
It stops your planning process. Now I can do this, and I know that it's going to be fine. So, all right, so he's got to run to there.
Sure.
Can't get his big butt in there. And these guys are going to run to keep up.
Yep. That's what it sounded like.
Shouldn't have looked over. I was almost done.
Oh.
And this one's just going to run to here for sake of
Scoring the zone?
doing it for next
Oh, I
time.
guess he scores his zone too.
Yeah.
There you go. 4. 4! Oh my god! I feel the scenario pressure. This guy's getting pumped all over the fuck. We want to keep the wall. I get yet another worm token. I'm warming up so I can do some work. Heal. 1, so I have 1 damage on me. Megalith heals, nothing happens. Alright, let's see if we can proxy this. Oh, gonna generate some fury. Red one gets 3! Well, it's already full. The blue one gets 1. They both make dudes. I feel like I have to give you overrun targets now don't I? Okay. Get out of my token area, dudes. Alright. So I go to there. It's going to mean I have to crevasse, but it doesn't matter. I can go as far as I want. As far as my 5-inch move will take me. Alright. We will activate Megalith. He will advance to that location.
Actually, you didn't get one, did you? Because I can, or
I
you can do it in
started
your
first time.
turn. That's right.
Yeah.
You would have been at 2. That's right.
He's going to Geomancy a crevasse, targeting her, boost to hit.
Keeping track of these turn counters is a pain.
Defense 14. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exactly.
Alright.
What's her armor?
Not enough.
She's got tough though, right?
She? Or more than I do.
Is she armor 12?
There is tough, armor 14.
Armor 14, so dice off 2, I boost. Tough.
No tough.
Too far away, I'll spray the Marauder. Doesn't matter. Marauder is hit. Dice off 8. Takes no damage. Good job, Megalith. You killed the Manhunter.
I almost kind of screwed myself there.
Oh.
By giving you the crevasse.
The crevasse? Well, she's too far away. It's only a 6-inch spray, right?
Yep.
So I do have to be in the zone.
See the difference with 6 and 8 for your Sentry Sons.
It would be big. So he will advance, so he's towing La Zone and within 5 inches of this,
Quotation, yeah.
this dude. Warp for strength. We'll boost the hook, because rolling a 3 would really suck. Hits, POW 17 boost damage. 4-3 on the Marauder.
4-3.
Drag him in. Hello. Free attack. Hits. Boost damage. Or not boost damage. No, I won't boost damage. I do have to kill him, but...
Also, good mark that you did here is you're towing the zone, right?
Yes. Yes. Does 2 points to 4. That's a free attack. Alright. He's done. I do have to kill him so I can put the wall down. So there's that. Not that you won't be able to get past the wall by any margin, but hey.
Does it have to go base to base?
No, I can put it anywhere I want, but if it's back here, it's really not doing me any good, is it?
No, but you can have the wall there if you didn't kill him.
I have to kill him to be able to place the wall, right?
No, I know, but I mean, you have to drag him in base to base?
Yes.
Okay.
Has to be the entire distance. You
At least
can't be
it
like,
is.
oh, I just want to drag him to here.
Well, like I said, getting to the point where he's in melee range and then
So that was
stop.
2 plus an inch. Actually, 3. That was 3 inches, leaving him with an inch and a half left in movement.
Yeah, the 2-inch melee, doesn't he?
Yes, but I'd like to
Like
get
it
the bite
there.
in if
Yep.
possible.
Should be good.
Yep. Yeah, my stupid axe. Alright, so we will warp for strength. We'll do the bite. Hits. This is POW 16. 5 to 6. It's going spectacularly so far.
This is on the Marauder, right?
Yes. Axe. Hits. This is dice off 1. 9 to 2. Good job, Getrix. You're the man. An axe. So intent was to try to get him in. He is towing the zone. I can feel it right there. Intent was there, but whether or not I had the movement, that was a different question. 4 to 3. Fine attack. I don't think I'm going to kill him. Hits.
Still 5, 9, 10 to go.
No. 6 to 3. That's Cortex and right arm.
Yeah, his left arm's left.
I think armor's going to be more the order of business than the wall anyways. So he'll spiny growth. Spiny growth! Plus I hurt you back. That's always good, right? Hurt you back, haha, hurt you back. Alright. So I can't put the wall where I want to, which is unfortunate. I did leech my fury, but didn't put it on back on Dude Pants here. So it'll activate Dude Pants. We gotta watch out for charging. She also gets the bonus for the charge, right? So we'll go there so the Manhunter cannot see him. And he has Submerge and Starcrossed. Submerged, Starcrossed. Once again, there's lots of fury out there. As it should be, I suppose. The Feral will go, has to get to a point. I don't want to get charged by her, but whatever. So 13, 14. Well, they charge so far, Dave. He goes advance.
Still feels like it's really tough to win in 6 Ps, even with this advance I've got.
5, 6, warp for protective plates.
So it comes down to me bashing, us clashing and bashing.
Well, you're going to be at 5, and I'm going to be at 2. Right? So you have a 4-point lead. If you can get 2 more points, then you can win. Right?
Because you're getting anything, yeah.
So you're going to score 1 more there. If you can clear the zone, then you just win on CPs right there. You'll have to kill those guys.
That's true.
You'll have to kill those guys. So he'll go Submerge, Rile for 3. So you only get the speed bonus if you can see, but he can definitely see. God, they charge so far, Dave. Why? Why do they charge so far?
Because they're so slow.
No, not when Strakov feats. When Strakov feats, it's like, We're coming from downtown.
I think we figured out it was like 18 inches or something like that. It's more. I think it's actually more than that. Isn't it?
I gotta worry about overrun. You may be able to charge Baulder if he's here. Just be like, wham!
It comes from everywhere.
It does. It's crazy.
And with overrun, you can change the direction of your charge.
Yeah, like this guy could potentially get all the way over here. Pretty freaking nuts, man. Pretty freaking nuts.
Zone zone.
He's only speed 5. He can't really go anywhere that's gonna keep him safe, to be honest. Like I can go there. That still gives you free run to come all the way over here potentially. Maybe take a free strike from him.
I have to get Baulder in the control range too, so that makes it a little harder.
Whatever, you can charge Generics in feet. You get the entire board. Alright, he'll advance. Perp. He'll feet. Lock everybody down, bro. Do I clear off these worm tokens then, or do I try to hold on to them? A lot out there, but hey. He might as well cast the rock wall. I can't really protect very much with it though.
Why did I put those two base? That was strange. Oh.
I mean, I can put it here,
Mm.
but I can't obviously protect. I can put it there. Sorry, there's a base there. This guy might even be able to charge Megalith and shit. It's just gonna go from all the way to all the way. All right, so cast that there.
Mm.
I don't think you can really do anything else. Nope. He'll spend 1 to heal 1. He will drop 2. Keep 1 transfer and the 3 worm tokens and take 3. Activate these guys who are obviously not under the feet. Bluestone will get a press forward order. Charge this guy. 5. Keep him within 6. Alright. Boost the charge attack. Hits. Dice off 9. Yeah! Take 6 to 1. Placky. Make Forest. I just gave you overrun targets. Come on.
I know.
I don't think I can keep them far enough back for it to matter, anyways.
Sorry, what was that? Was he at 9 to 6 or
No, 6 to 1.
6 to 1.
6 to 1. The redstone will charge. Redstone Warriors.
I just get blinded when I see those 6s all the time.
This guy might as well just run. This guy will run.
Jamming me.
Whatever. You don't jam Strakov. You give overrun targets. We'll boost the charge attack. Hits. Dice off 9. Does 1.5.
That's on the Juggernaut?
No, this guy.
That guy?
Yeah, the other guy just ran into position. Make Forest. Score 1.
The 1.5?
Yep.
Alright.
Score 2. Score Dave as well.
No,
Yep, score
he,
5.
No,
You score the
He's
Jack. Go there.
contesting there, yeah.
So you're up by 3.
So by 3.
You have to
You
fight.
need to score 3 here and not let him.
He's going to score 1 for sure.
Mhm.
If you can clear the zone, that's another one. And I don't think Strakov can get to the zone unless he
I
can
can't,
overrun.
like if I had moved him here, I might have been able to charge.
Oh, that's right, because you can score this flag as well.
Charge on the flag or something, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can kill those other guys and then have them charge the one guy left.
Can he benefit from overrun as well?
Oh,
Yeah,
look, but I think
you
it's
can.
on. I think it's 4 jacks.
Battle group.
I'm pretty sure it's Battle Group.
It's battle group?
Most certainly he can.
No, that's right, yeah, because I remember them talking about that, yeah. So yeah, battle group. Yeah, that he can charge out, put himself in danger, and then overrun himself back or something like that
Yep.
to get safe. So yeah, I could do that. Overrun himself, get him in there. So I could try to make, because these guys are out of 4.
Ooh, yeah, looks like he's at a 4.
So those 2 jacks clear away those 3 guys. And then all I need to do is have all this, kill those 2.
That's all.
That's all. Under your feet and Starcrossed. And we saw how that turned out last time.
Well, you got superiority in armor-piercing attacks and stuff, so it's better.
It's better. I still have to hit you though.
Well, I couldn't put the wall where I wanted because the Marauder didn't die, so there's that as well.
It's true.
Did you kill him wrong?
Sorry?
Your dice failed you?
No, I did decent damage.
I
But
really need the feet in this case.
I wanted to put up spiny growth to be armored as best as possible.
So let's try. So he's submerged, obviously. Nicholas not going to take anything from that, although we could probably actually hit him.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to hit.
It's more of an infantry clearer, I suppose.
Megalith?
Well, the sentry shot.
Oh, yeah. Shoot your own jack in the butt?
No, I didn't do that. Can't see him. So that doesn't seem to be doing too much for me then. No infantry to kill. I suppose I could shoot megalith just for the hell of it.
Okay. You hit him.
Hit him.
He's over 22, so dice off 8.
Nope.
Okay. Boom. Megalith's like, the fuck, bro.
So that guy was just down to his left hand, right? That marauder is down
Yeah,
at 4
no
points.
cortex.
So let's do all these things right. Power ups. And 6 for me.
So far, this seems like a much more live scenario. I don't know if it was in terrain or not. Or the matchup. I was trying to take that one marauder for free. So
Well, you did back up behind the forest. If that forest wasn't there, maybe you would have been more aggressive, but
Well, there would be no point in trying to just take something for free, right?
because you would have just been walling up here.
Yes.
So that would have stopped me from getting that zone. And maybe be more
Maybe I
aggressive
should have
with your sentry
contested that
stones.
with the sentry stones. I don't know, but whatever. Overrun. It's dangerous. Dangerous, Scott. It's dangerous.
Danger zone!
Alright, kill shit.
Well,
Ooh, that would have been a big mistake.
problem is you still got a lot of these. So he's megalith's armor 22, right?
That is correct.
I have to try to kill 2, I guess. I don't know if it's going to work though, but
I hope not. If you kill 2, you probably just win.
will it be enough? Like I say, it's still a lot of ifs and buts whether
Sure.
good stuff. Though 14 defense is easier to hit,
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
especially when you're at 9.
It's good. Mat 9's good.
So Gedorex is 16, is it, over the
Over
wall?
the wall, yeah.
So he's Mat
But you
9
can
as
probably just
well.
charge to the side of the wall anyways.
Yeah. But the problem that's with using feet though. But
Oh, you want to not use the feet? Okay.
well, I'm just saying, like, you're actually in charge range, but it's like, I suppose it gives me the pathfinder. I can get on the other side of you and
Mm-hmm.
avoid the wall, yes. Well, in any case, I'm probably going to have to give you 2 and probably have to give this behemoth a go. That's a problem. That's what I'm thinking about, is whether I want to commit
Mm-hmm.
behemoth or not.
Go heavy.
Well, it's either that or try this guy, I suppose.
Sure. He's
So I
blessed.
can give him-
He ignores the feet.
Well, because the plus, it does ignore them.
He does, because it's everybody benefits from the spell, and
Mhm.
he's blessed, so he ignores the spell.
Which is why a lot of people are angry.
Sorry?
That's so
People
good.
are angry about that.
Oh yeah, whatever. Good deal with it. Just deals.
Yeah, you took my large proxy there.
This one?
Yep.
Sorry.
See if I can actually get to him with that guy.
Without the feet, you mean?
So he's where the proxy is. Actually, I can't do it well, but I'd have to move behemoth first. But
Yes.
so 7 inches is only going to get him.
He's not
If
gonna
I
make
can
it.
move him out of the
Oh,
way.
you could take a
So
free strike
Take a free
and
strike,
then
just let him
do
die.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just goes straight at you.
Yep, could do that.
It's not going to do anything any good anyway.
Nope.
So I could do that. So I give him the 2 focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he charges with crush.
Sure.
And then I can decide whether or not to put behemoth in at that time. The question is still, I can't get him without using the feet though. 12 inches. Do I want to put overrun on himself? No, because then I have to do it. I have to do it on one of these guys. So that he can walk over.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 focus left. If I do that, then I'm going to be outside of control range for allocating any focus outside of that. But if I can win 3 CPs, then I suppose that's the way to go, right?
Right. You'd have to clear the zone, though, to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I guess he would actually have to go first. But I can just put him to here.
and then hopefully overrun the last attack.
Maybe within 6 inches so I could walk
yeah.
afterwards.
Yep. Sounds like a lot's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I say, it's still the chances of it actually happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in a good position though, Dave. Don't give the game up for a long shot or anything.
No, but I know it's the hesitation in my dice rolls that make me stop wanting to do things. Like the statistics, I'm sure someone statistically inclined could figure out that this would work much better than I would need to think about it. 3 attacks, still might not conditionally take out those guys. I would kind of actually just rather trample ahead and just kill a stone.
Sure. It's easier.
We've got 2 reds. I can't trample into the feet doesn't benefit from that.
I'm sure he's an 8.
Actually, if I could trample, I get all 3 of those guys.
Yep.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
So I could give you a second focus, and then I'm going to need to have 2 for overrun still. Or just not do it in.
Mm-hmm. Just try to score the one.
Just try to score and not necessarily
Yep.
win on this time, just get some more CPs.
Yep. Stay ahead on scenario and continue to fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 7 inches goes to there. The problem is that's going to be around still. Can one stone kill me? Probably.
Probably not. I don't think that's possible.
No?
No.
So 12 inches. I'm still going after those 2 though, I guess. Alright. So I'm still deciding whether beam is going to need 3 focus though.
Priorities on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually want to do that guy for. So that doesn't work. I can't switch superiority over.
How's that costing you?
Mm-hmm. What's Loki's defense?
14.
In the forest? Is he?
Oh, in the forest?
He's actually in the forest if he's toying on the zone, but he probably can.
Yeah. So 16.
16.
Engage 20. But that guy's gonna walk away. There's no
Yeah,
deal.
he's just gonna let him self-sacrifice.
I'm gonna die, bros.
That's what I want to put on himself then. Am I gonna do overrun? I know. I can't think this way.
Too many questions.
Too many questions. Anybody out there saying what to do? Where's a little voice in the ear saying something, right? I suppose I could try to sentry shot, but all these things, all these options.
I don't know.
7-2. Like I say, it seems. I'm sure you've seen that. It seems good, but
What seems good?
whatever. Like just do something straightforward and just do it.
Yeah, keep it simple.
So if I keep on 2, at least it helps me to be more safe from dying himself, right?
True. He did not complete himself, right? But not that I have that many guns that can ignore.
Well, that's it. I think if I sit on 2, if I'm not going to do overrun target. Him just to make sure the stone dies. Jeez. How many options all these jacks?
It's true, it's dice out 2. You did do some damage to this one earlier. It's got 5 boxes left.
Because I'm going to have, if I trample and buy an attack, then...
Dice
I'll
off
have
2,
one.
it's average.
Mm-hmm.
56%.
Like I say, the odds sound good, but it's a matter if it doesn't work, then what kind of trouble am I going to be in?
There's a 48% or 44% chance it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really the percentage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Alright, we'll do that. He's going to walk ahead.
Yep.
He's going to feet.
Sure. While keeping these 2 war beasts in his control area.
So keep everybody in his
Yep.
control range. Yep. Sit on the 1.
Sure.
This guy's going to charge.
Sure. Hi. How you doing?
So he charges for free.
Yep.
Actually, he'll charge. Can I get...
You can't get back hard.
No, I can't get
Well, you
back.
can. You just take a free strike.
Take a free strike, though, yes. But I don't know if I can... I don't think I can get him. Who's...
Well, let me see. You go with that.
No, I can't. No, banana.
Would that banana him?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I don't think so.
That's for the proxy would have been good.
Yeah, you should proxy that. That's how close you'd have to be.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So I was over on this side of the water.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the water, so I don't think
I
so.
think you might take a free strike though if you do that too. Yeah, you definitely take a free strike.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you whether or not you want to. He was right here.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
No,
be
well,
fine.
he was here.
Yeah, I think you're fine to make that charge if
Yeah.
you want to.
But I don't think I can get him though.
You can't charge him. You have to charge Getorix, but you'll take a free strike from Getorix.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean to get there and
To get there, yes.
take a free strike doing it?
Yes.
He's PAL what?
19.
19, so dice off 1 boosted.
Yeah.
Can you cripple something in that?
Yes.
You could probably cripple my axe with that,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes, and yes.
So then the answer is no.
Okay, alright.
Just go
Charge
for what I
attack.
can. Yep.
Your
So it
max
goes
is
down
9.
9.
You need a 5 extra die.
That's right.
Yep, hits. Dice off 4.
Um,
And actually, you're going to take
there wasn't any crit there.
22. Dice off 3, sorry. Dice off 3. There was no crit.
10 points to 4.
Okay, you take 3 to 6. Okay, do you want to do the fist? Hits. POW 15. Dice off 7.
Nope.
Take 1 to 4.
Yeah, probably should have that.
I think you messed it up a bit, but whatever. Don't worry. Whatever. Okay. Alright, bind attack.
My attack.
Yep. Need 5s. Miss.
I did.
Yep. Starcross, save my bacon. Bind attack.
That's a 5, so it
Hits.
goes to, yep.
Dice off
again.
3.
Dice off 3.
Yep.
3 to 5.
You take 2 to 3.
This is going splendidly.
Well, you got about a third damage so far. The charge attack did really good. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
No crit.
Dice off 3.
Another 3.
Another 3 to 1. You didn't do too bad.
Lots of ones.
You take 1 to 6.
If I rolled your dice though, then it would have been done.
The charge attack was really good.
Yes, it was.
1
But
to
it wasn't
6.
continuously good.
1 to 6 on spiny. Well, your dice off 3. I don't know. You did 2 3s. That's not bad.
But that's 4 attacks I get to charge for free,
Yeah.
and one's boosted on the
They're
charge.
all dice off 3.
Yep. All right, so this guy is going to just run away.
Take a free strike from Getorix.
Mhm.
He is hit. 8 points.
I'll kill him.
Okay. This guy doesn't have any focus, does he?
No, because
Not yet.
Not yet. So I'll go.
Don't forget, he only gets blessed within his command range.
That was only his command range.
Yes. So if he wants to keep blessed.
7, I think, is his command, right?
Yes. So he'd have to feel a charge probably.
So you can allocate him a focus and charge, right?
No, because that's an action.
Is that it's a star action to do it?
Yes.
So then you won't be able to do it then.
Well, he won't be able to get blessed, I guess. You can shoot him, no problem, and that'll ignore the feat.
Mm-hmm. Did I actually take one off? I did take off one. Yeah, did I?
He did.
Probably a mistake.
We'll see.
So there. So give him the 2 focus.
Sure.
Give him crush.
Okay.
Charge in.
Okay, so he won't have blessed, right?
Actually, I have to move Bane first.
Yep.
Shit. I really didn't
You're
do much.
better to have blessed than the 1 extra attack.
It's true. Scott's right. It's better to have blessed than the extra focus. Because if
But
you
then,
run
can
him
he still give him crush?
Yeah, crush
yes,
is something
because it
that
happens at the
doesn't
beginning of his
activate.
activation. It's just something that happens to the jack at the beginning of its activation.
So he just runs up to here and he gets 1 focus.
Yep, that's right.
So he's going to charge in and do 1 attack.
Crush
Yeah.
gets you an extra attack too, doesn't it?
No?
Yes.
Yeah,
Does
crush
it?
gets you an extra attack.
That's right.
Okay.
So it is like a free attack or whatever it is.
Yeah, you go plus 2 damage.
Plus
as
2
well.
damage.
Okay.
I think this is going to go Bane.
Well,
I should have
see.
had this focus on him. He'll tramp over, like I said, to the
Yep.
3 guys.
Okay, being 5s. You do have to resolve it, unfortunately.
Misses.
Yep.
Hits.
Yep.
And hits.
Okay, so trampled, you can buy an attack, auto hitting, dice off 2.
That's 2.
Does 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then buy another one at dice off 2.
6.
Does another 4. See, it's good to give him that focus, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, the stone would still be there.
I can't charge that thing. Well, maybe you could.
You have Pathfinder with the feet and everything.
Yeah. May as well.
Can you make it past his base though?
So I need to be there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
So he charges for free.
Yep.
Auto hits.
POW 19 dice +1. Sounds pretty good. Kerplacky. Ah, all your overrun targets are gone now. All my contesting on that
But I
side's
can,
gone
but,
too.
yeah, it's like I can just freely contest over here now.
Yes, it's true.
But I do have Strakov sitting out there
Well,
without. I'm gonna have to use Behemoth, I suppose. So he's gonna have to charge.
charging
How far can this guy go? He can go 7 inches.
feet.
That's right. Yeah.
Go
I can
far.
crisscross him. I'll use Behemoth to go after him.
To go for Loki.
Kind of wanted to have the superiority, but because of the going first
I
with
know.
the feet,
Yeah, yeah.
and because of the way I placed the models, I had to do it. How much is left on Generax?
It's got 6, 10, 13, 14.
So pretty good.
It's half his boxes.
I'll go on Loki.
Okay. How far are you going? I guess as far as not taking a free strike, or
Can I actually get him in there to contest? Because I actually could use a model to contest with.
you'd have to charge past him, I think, to do that, wouldn't you? Because the zone is right here.
Maybe
you'd
that
have
would
to,
take a free strike from Generax then?
Maybe? Depends. No, because you can go an inch out. Where's the proxy?
Well, I can only go so far because of this thing.
Because of what
Because
thing?
of the other model here, the proxy. But I can go like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if you can scooch past there.
Not have to go quite that far.
That's true. So you can go like there. Now the question is, does that trigger a free strike? I think you take a free strike there, or maybe not. No, I think you're fine there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so he'll charge.
Charge the Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he is mat 7.
Need 7s with Starcrossed.
Snake eyes.
Yay, Starcrossed!
If you need
Second
7s
initial?
with Starcrossed, you better be boosting. You'll
Wow.
never roll a 7 under Starcrossed.
I don't know about
It's
that.
dice. It's like taking 2 off, so you're rolling 5s all the time. 7s are average. Now 5s are average.
Well, I should have done that on the boost on the
Well,
charge attack.
I'm
But
telling you, that's what you should have done.
tell you, I can't do sats.
Second initial? Miss.
Snake eyes again.
Well,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You got 2 buys.
Fuck. This is just screwed again.
Hits. So your POW, so I go down to 9.
Goes to
Plus
14.
5 is 14, so straight dice. 10-3 is good. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I lose a game again because of this.
Hits.
Because I have to roll snake eyes.
Ah.
Well, it's fine,
That's right.
right?
Under Starcrossed, it is kind of like needing a 9. 5 and 1.
Like I say, when my dice are just
Yeah, but that's not your dice.
average. No,
Needing
but
a hard
my
9.
damage dice rolls
You
are,
rolled a 10 on the
are
one.
average to below average.
Okay, so if you charge something and you needed a hard 10, would you boost?
Yes.
Well, you didn't there. See?
So he'll charge in.
Yep.
To
Crush.
Loki, I suppose.
Okay.
But he'll engage both.
Yep.
So he has charge.
Yep. Okay, so you're mat 7.
He doesn't have any boostings because he doesn't have focus on.
Did you put a focus with him?
He has to spend the focus of charge.
Oh, that's right, because you're using Crush.
Yes.
Then you
Then he
make
gets an extra attack, but it's still going to be
under
on a
Starcrossed.
Starcrossed.
Okay. Charge attack. Misses.
This is
Starcrossed is crazy.
6 is 13. Misses
Misses.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. Makes the game easy.
I don't know about that. You're still going to be 6-2, right? You still score that back zone. So you're at 6. So you're 4 up. I have to like not only clear my zone, I have to make it impossible for you to score. If I go to 3,
No, the way
you have to
that
get
I've
9.
the way
If you
that
get
I've
9, you have to get 3 points.
the way that I've screwed up is that you kill him with Getter-X. You can use Loki to pull him in and just kill me.
If you say so.
Well, it's easy. It seems pretty easy to me.
First off, I have to manage my Fury. I have 4 on Getter-X, so that's 5. I have to leave 1 on Loki. Loki has to make a frenzy check. Loki does not frenzy. I don't know. I'm not gonna drop. I'm gonna drop this. What do you think you did wrong?
It seems like it's so hard for me to figure out what I want to do, and then it seems so easy what you want to do.
Well, I'm kind of.
Greg's always played that way though. Like he already has his plan ready to go.
No, but I can see his plan, what he can do. Like it's so easy. It just seems a lot easier for what he can do because the options are there for that.
Baulder
But
heals.
for me, it just seems like for
2.
I just can't do the stats in my head.
Well, I
as
think
to
maybe
what's the worst
you
part.
overbit. I think you had worked over Getter-X a fair bit. Maybe you should have put Megalith or put Beamoth on Getter-X and tried to finish him.
Number 1 rule of hordes, Dave: kill the beasts. Because of
I was trying to kill Loki, is what I was trying to do.
Right. I don't know if I can kill Strakov. I think that's
Well, it doesn't matter. You still kill the 3 jacks, and I'm going to be screwed that way.
3 jacks is quite a bit to kill. They're all fresh too, so there's that. At least your feat is spent. I'm going to try to kill as many jacks as possible, and see if the early scenario lead will give you any advantage or not. All right. We will activate. Do I want to activate Baulder? No. Oh, he wants to take him out.
Who was blessed on that charge? Was it Behemoth?
Yeah, him, and he missed both of his attacks.
Starcross has been a good deterrent.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I'm almost tempted to primal Getter-X just so I can clear off the 2 heavies, but
You still roll average dice, though. You're still going to hit, but on 14s. But
no. No, star-crossed.
no, but if you roll 3s and 4s or whatever it is, right, as average rolls,
Yes.
the 7 out of 2 dice isn't that hard to do.
Out of 3 dice? It's actually, no, I don't know. Because you're dropping the highest. You gotta remember
Yes.
that one's going away.
Mhm.
So it's not that good. If I'm gonna primal something, what am I gonna primal?
It's a slightly average. What is it? Slightly above average roll, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Getter-X makes the most sense. I don't really want to be out here. I have to activate him first, I think. I'm going to put those 2 on him, and then that leaves Loki. No, he destroys both of them. Well, that leaves Loki to do stuff. That's kind of cool. Alright, so you're not engaging him. We'll activate Snapjaw.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go over here. He will tail Beamoth. Hits. POW 15 does that 5. Just giving you more fuel for your fire. 7 to 1.
It's facts.
It is
What is
a
that?
fact. 7 to 1 with the tail.
Like it's just uncanny. It is.
Bite hits with a 10. Dice off 2. I keep switching the dice out.
I know.
It's 6
I
to
know.
4. I'm not saying it's good.
I'm not saying it's anything about the way you roll your dice. It's
6 to
just,
2.
It's just a magical thing.
Bite hits 7 to 4. Certainly better than your dice.
It makes things so much easier, doesn't it?
It's a miss. I missed. Missed a bite. Hits. Dice off 2. 1 to 6.
Pretty big that he missed a
Yeah.
bite though.
Something.
So that's after all that.
It's only when I complain that the dice are. It is.
So
It's
David
serious.
complain every time,
David feels
so-
compelled. All right,
No, when I
and,
really complain.
I did roll
when I-
box
when I-
cards on the tail damage. It was pretty retarded.
No, Greg knows I'm just laughing at the dice. It's not like it's.
Last attack did 4 to 5.
I'm not saying that it's
Snapjaw almost killed Beamoth. So, and that was missing 1 attack. Pretty good. Pretty good odds.
If you roll average dice, then it's a different kind of game.
So I think the Feral finishes him because you're gonna probably score 2. I can't contest your zone, so that's just gonna only equalize. I don't know. I still feel like I'm falling behind in the scenario.
Well, those 2 are out of the next. 2
No, I know.
turns.
That's not what I'm concerned about. I'm
And
concerned
then-
about him just going here and you scoring 2,
Right.
while I'm only scoring 1.
Yes.
That's gonna put you over the edge,
That's true.
right? So
That's why I think we can play for getting him.
you didn't even activate her last turn, but I guess she's in a pretty good spot as it is.
No. She could have been better even just to block
8,
a drag line or something
9,
like that, right?
12, maybe. Like I said, I don't think I can kill him. I don't think I can. It's possible, but it doesn't seem very good.
Well, if you think I'm going to win on scenario, then it becomes more.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I can't do that either. He goes autonomous if I do that. So I smash those two. The only way I can clear the zone is if I can kill those two. He smashes those two. He kills that one. You charge in and kill both of them. That's possible. Okay, we'll do it that way. Activate the feral. Warps for strength. Advances. Claws. Big pants. McGee. With the bite. Hits. POW 16. Dice off 4. Does 3-1. Claw. Hits. POW 17. Dice off 3. Does 2-2. Second claw. Hits. Does no damage. Bite attack. Hits. Because I'm at 7. Hits. That's 9-2.
That'll do it.
Yay! Now the question is, can I see Getorix? And do I want to use his fury to do it? I can see him. I can primal him. So I will primal Getorix. Because he's going to kill 2 heavies. Does that sound optimistic?
Sounds completely realistic.
Alright, we'll activate Getorix. He will advance so he can
He's got it.
bite that guy
Mhm.
and attack that guy. So we're going to work on this guy first. So bite hits, POW 18, dice off 2, does 5-4 on the destroyer. Claw, or axe on the destroyer, hits, is a dice plus 1. 11-4. I'm going to hire you, Dave, just so you can stand beside me at tournaments so I can roll my dice with you.
I tried it.
Your presence. Did you? Did it work? I don't know if it did. Okay. Hits with a 10. Dice plus 1. 12-2. Scott's not even paying attention.
No, because he only hears me complaining. That's all he hears.
No, I've seen his
Hits.
bullshit. I've also played Baulder a lot too, so.
5-6.
5 to 6.
Yes. I have to buy an attack?
Yes, you do.
Alright.
You finally actually didn't do it to the box.
Hits.
Winning.
Kills him. I get 1 attack on the Juggernaut. He's not going to kill both. I have to actually
His
work on
defense
this.
12. Don't forget.
Hits. I'm at 9 at the current moment. POW 21. Dice plus 1. Does 4-1.
Where does my 9 come from?
Primal.
Oh, you put Ryan.
I primaled him, yes.
What was that?
4-1. Okay, that's going to take some work to kill that motherfucker. But the good thing is, if I kill those guys, you have very little to respond with. I've still got Megalith, but he's kind of trapped.
Well, he's got a Juggernaut to beat on.
I guess that's true. You can charge for free, too.
Yes.
I like your thinking, Dave.
It's easy, man. I can see everybody else's stuff so easily.
All right,
I
we'll
just can't see
activate,
my own.
we'll activate Wrong Eye. He's going to charge into your back arc.
I just don't know what my dice are going to do.
He's going to... You're at 10 in the back arc, right? I'll boost. Yeah, this is POW 12, so dice off 8. Does 4-5. He will buy an attack. Hits, because I'm in your back arc. Boost damage. Does 2-2. And he'll submerge. Just because why not? That way you can't shoot him with shit pants McGee.
Mhm.
We'll activate Baulder. Gotta make space for Megalith to come charging in. Which is like there, so he has to go to there. Baulder will charge. 2 inches. Your defense 12. We'll boost the charge attack. Hits. He is POW 17. So dice off 3. 8-3. Buy an attack? Sure. Hits. Don't boost it, right? Does 5-5.
Not when you roll 6 every time.
No, it's always in there. Am I going to have a transfer target? I'll have the feral. So he will... I don't know if Megalith can kill him. Is having 1 transfer enough? He might be able to get Strakov in. He's POW what on his weapon?
What, his gun or
Yeah,
melee?
his melee attack.
Trench sword is 13.
Alright, boost damage, or buy an attack on the Juggernaut. Hits, dice off 3. Does no damage. He will, do I root myself? No, I'll just buy attacks and Megalith can root me. I'm POW 17, same as Megalith, so what the heck. Hits. 6-6. Last one. I'll keep the transfer. Hits. And 6 to 2.
Want to just do it with?
Okay, I'll just do it with
Baulder
it.
with
And
yeah,
then
that's
Megalith
fine.
just sort of wanders around and
Yeah.
does nothing, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Well, he's POW 17 at the moment. He's pretty. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Megalith will advance. He'll spend 1.
I'm glad to bring some joy into Greg's life. Momentary as it is.
I'm still wondering
Fleeting.
if the scenario advantage.
No, I know, but you
Works.
could have focused on contesting a bit better. But then I suppose that would have played more
that
into
would give
my-
you overrun
Yes.
targets and all that business, and I'm a little concerned.
But I tell you, like Starcross in this
Yep.
in this scenario in this matchup is really good.
Well, Starcrossed on the wall.
Starcross.
Well,
that's
plus
what I mean,
having
like,
two line of sight,
Start across the
two
wall
line of
and
sight
have-
blocking pieces within 5 inches of the center of the table gives you a lot to play with. Loki's gonna charge.
it means that you're not usually committing your entire
charge
army.
this
at you.
You're gonna charge that guy.
You still have to activate Loki. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Eh?
Smash 3 warjacks and have.
Yeah.
He didn't even do anything.
That's pretty good.
So he'll charge the dude here, Warp for strength.
Then I charged 3 in and you did kill a single beast.
Yep. You heard something.
Oh.
I know. Charge attack and defense 10. Hits. POW 16, straight dice.
16, yeah.
Kills him with a 14. We will boost my second initial, the fight, onto the Manhunter. Hits. POW 16, dice plus 2. Tough.
Doesn't matter.
Why did it buy another attack? There, I have another transfer target. I think that's me. I scored the zone, because he doesn't contest, right?
Kaiser's not contest now.
Oh wait, I don't score the zone.
No,
No,
because
because
I have
it's
an
infantry.
infantry only. Baulder has to be in there. Oh, there you
Yay.
go. So I score 1 for my zone. You score 1 for your zone. So you're at 7. 4. You just have to score. You
have to get 2.
It's a 4 differential. You have to get 2 points. You win.
No,
1,
'cause
2, you win. You need to be ahead by 6.
Oh, that's right. So that's 7. He's up by 3.
I have to stop you from
You
scoring.
have to score 3.
Which I can't get this guy in to contest.
Because he's only speed 4, right?
And he doesn't contest, right?
No.
Yeah, everything contests.
He's
No.
a caster?
Warcasters don't
War
contest.
casters, no.
No. So that's right. You're 1 point off.
Because I could make it there with Baulder, or with Strakov.
Yes. So you can back off here, score 2.
Yep.
Reposition your jacks and try to get into.
So the problem is that you still start scoring then, and then
I
and then
have to move Baulder into the zone to start scoring.
Yeah, but you get wrong guy too,
Oh, I guess he's an infantry model. That's true.
and then
Wrong
then
guy.
and because you've got
No, he's a.
You still
does-
have-
Can he score?
Well, he's not a warlock.
you still have 4 beasts. So even though I had this huge advantage, it's still going to be 6
I-
points is still too
I'm gonna
much.
stop you right there. I have 5 beasts, Dave.
Sorry, 5 beasts.
Okay.
I
True.
had 8
True.
jacks. I'm down to 2,
Yes, true.
and you have still
Well,
5.
I killed. To be honest, I killed.
sounds right.
I killed 2 for free-ish, right?
Yes,
So that was different.
but like I say, it gave me a scenario advantage. 6 points is still going to be extremely hard to get
It is. It is.
because
What
you're
turn
gonna,
is it?
because you're going to start scoring.
I don't even know now. That was turn 5.
Yeah, keeping track of the turns is going to be a pain. in the
And
ass.
I don't like doing the turns thing. That was turn 5, I think.
Because if that's turn 6, then you can win. You just gotta stay ahead.
You gotta stay ahead of
Just gotta stay
CPs.
ahead.
and not be a set. You can still just stay ahead and sacrifice stuff.
That's
right?
true.
Like you're just like
Try it. Let's see how it plays out. Because I'm curious. I have a lot of Fury out as well, so I can only take 5 in. I'm gonna have to make frenzy checks. He's gonna automatically frenzy
Yeah, make sure you
and-
remember which
and
one
kill.
automatically frenzies.
and kill wrong guy. Maybe.
Which one is?
He's a conceit. The only thing is here. Yeah.
That's bad placement.
Which then he loses another heavy for
Yes,
it.
it's true.
Funny.
I'm running out of models to start scoring zones and stuff like that, right? And even if I'm scoring 2,
I know.
you're scoring
It's
2.
potential
So
you
you're
can
up.
still win. I know. It's
just gotta
it's
time 'em out.
Seriously impressive how much damage you can dish out.
You got 7 turns to think about, dude.
No,
think
it's
about that
2 more
turn.
turns. 2 more
No, I
turns.
know, but I mean
Yeah, yeah.
7 turns.
Oh, actually, 3 more turns. No,
Pass clock.
5, 6, 7.
Pass clock.
We were chatting anyways. So it was a big turn for me, but it still cost me heavily. And after maybe all the damage, no, I need Gedrix to finish that 1 jack. I'm probably priming.
Reposition the jacks. Don't let him pull Strakov in. Don't give him the assassination.
Yep. Yeah, just put occultation on him.
Put stealth on the
behind
front
him.
one. Put the juggernaut behind him. Whatever.
You guys
gotta-
gotta keep scoring 2.
Just pretty much position these 2 here.
Yeah.
Not only that,
Put him on the flag. Keep him.
you're going to score
in the
2.
zone.
I'm going to score 1. You're going to be further ahead.
Yeah.
It's further. I'm further falling behind on the CPs.
Run that other guy. Just run him that way. Just to pull something else out. Either behind the wall or something. Just to
Just so Loki can't.
Well, he can only
drag
run
him
8
in.
inches. He can't.
Yeah, but he runs over behind the wall.
Yeah.
Now Loki can't drag him, so he's like, God damn it.
Well, I don't care if he's back there.
No, I know, but
he's
it's just
here.
for later. He's
there for later to contest
He
his
can
own.
only run 8 inches. It
But
takes him 2 turns to fucking get there.
I can run into this. I can run into this and that.
Sure.
Where it was here, I don't think I could. I couldn't have ran into.
No,
that,
you're
so.
said
But he just dies anyways. I would
Yeah.
say you just want to save him, and then when he goes into even to score the center when you run into them.
No, I mean that if I could somehow contest that zone, then I can get the 2 CPs.
No,
and
you
win.
can't contest that zone,
So I can't.
You have to play long game and try to finish it out on CPs.
So they all have 1. He'll put occultation on himself.
Yep.
I was gonna say put it on the jack,
So you can't
because
be
then he can't be
dragged.
dragged.
Well, he still has 11-inch threat.
Yeah.
It's still going to be outside of what I
what's
can
his
do.
11 inches? You look at his 11 inches.
Yes. And just stay out of that. Yes.
Yeah. And then you put occultation on an 11 and a cunt pair. Right?
So go there. Occultation on this guy.
The guy who's going to be the furthest away, and then the other guy goes behind him.
So this guy here. This guy's got to be slower getting out of there anyway. He's just going to keep positioning. I may as well put Sentry or Superiority up on the other guy here.
Sure.
Get him out of the water a little bit
Try to get
faster.
him out of the water, yeah.
And Sentry doesn't make any difference because how many guns? So, how far can this guy go? 11 inches. Let's put our proxy down
This is on Loki as well.
because Loki is not primaling.
I have a lot of fury out there. He made frenzy.
Well, you just don't take it off him.
Yeah, I know I don't, but I
The
only
one's
take 5.
frenzying anyways,
Yes.
right? So
He doesn't take the focus
He's
off. Doesn't
frenzying.
take
I have to
the
take
fear off
5.
him.
One of these guys has to make a frenzy check.
So he just gets into there, so he'll do that. So he's out of 11 inches still.
Mm-hmm. That was bad. Should have thought that through.
That was kind of
and
funny.
it's going to be a charge attack too.
Yes,
You're
he's
going
gonna
max
totally
distance.
freaking murder
You could
him.
have, oh no, I guess you wanted to attack the 2 beasts, the 2 jacks.
I probably could have turned him a little more. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then he charges Loki in the ass.
Alright, so how do we figure out this guy's wonderful movement? So,
To clear it, you have to go to the back, right?
mhm.
So it's going to cost him like 4 inches.
At least 4 inches, yeah.
Yeah, to get there.
Well, could I have gotten this way though?
Well, then it's going to cost you a little more
Yeah,
because
that's
you
fine.
have.
You
So you can
put
go
these
4
in
to
the
there
yard
and then
and
just
you
get
can run
run
in where he wants, right? So you get plus
So
2
4 there,
speed.
then
He's
only
got
gives,
8
that only
more.
gives him 8 more, yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
It's plenty of space to reposition.
get him behind this guy.
Okay. So this guy has occultation. This guy has superiority.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then this guy's just pretty much hanging here, just waiting for something to come around.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm ready for you.
May as well go actually this way, in this case Loki wants to come into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I can kill him, but hey.
Okay, so you score 2, I score 1. Right?
Yep.
So I go to 4 and you go to 9. So we're only at a 5-point differential here. It's pretty hairy.
So actually, if I'm still scoring 2,
I have to contest, I think. I mean, I can score the zone as well, but I'm pretty sure I have to contest at this point. One of the elements.
let's do that. Frenzy.
So Gedrick charges here.
Boosted.
Totally hits him. Dice plus 2. God. Tough check. Here we go. Come on. Nope. Oh.
Boosh.
That's funny.
Burp. Mistakes were made. Okay, we'll clear off all his fury. He's gonna have a hard time being a part of this game now that he's frenzied. He can take 5, so he's gonna take 3 from the feral and 2 from Loki.
So it's only a 1 and he's a 10.
Shut up.
Your dice are pretty
Fails. So he will charge this guy.
This guy has a way of
closest
warping
guy
into
over there,
someone's
isn't
head.
it?
This guy you can see. Oh, I guess it's true. It is you. You can see this guy.
Going that way.
So he will complete a charge on that guy.
Okay.
Boosted.
Def 12 or something.
Hits.
It is, no matter what.
POW 16. Kills him.
Oh yeah.
Loki, I was counting on you.
To contest.
Yeah, because I can't get this guy in. With 16. I can contest here, maybe?
And then it dies.
You have a lot less models to deal with.
Yeah, I don't think
Last
I can.
4 models.
I don't think I
right?
can. The
4 models
the
of
frenzy
frenzy.
check. Frenzy check probably cost me the game.
4, yeah, the last
Oh
4
no, you can
models
still
there.
score 2.
Sorry?
You can still score.
I can score 2, but if I could just run him over here,
Yeah.
and he would have to like try to combo spam me out, I guess, or something like
Yeah.
that. No, it's true. I can score the
So you
zone.
score 2, you delay it, and then
I have to
he
keep
has
something back here, though. So, all right. So we'll activate.
Can you actually occupy 2 parts?
No, I'm pretty sure you can still only score
You
one.
think you can still? That would be amazing.
Like,
Probably not.
could Baulder
In
touch?
the picture of the thing, they're not that close, but when you actually do it,
Yeah.
they're this close. So
Okay, Baulder heals for one.
Like I said, like Baulder could be
another
touching
one
this
you
token?
can only score one.
to score,
I'm
and
sure
then
they'll do that.
be contesting the other zone or something. I know you
You can't
with the
contest.
cast.
So he's got 5
But I
worm
say a
tokens.
solo say.
I don't think you can score multiple.
They should, yeah. Should
Or
be one or the
5.
other.
So I have 6 Fury, 5 tokens.
Considering you can't let the Coven score more than one per dominating, they're not going to let one caster
Walk
score
into the
two.
zone.
Something to think about too is that when I had the chance on my feet, I probably could have gotten to Megalith if I wanted to,
Maybe.
but I don't know if I could kill them. But
Okay, so you have no chance for. But if you contest the zone and score 2, what's the point differential? So you're going to score 2 again.
Yeah.
I'm going to score 2. So
you
the
have to
point difference.
contest. You have to stop me from scoring 2, or get.
He's going to score zone 2. That's how he stops.
And then he
Well,
just
no.
contests the zone and wins.
No,
Because
no, as
the
long
point
as-
differential is only 5 points.
No,
at
because
this
if you
point.
score 2 and I score 2, I'm not gaining anything.
No, I know,
So
but
five.
we're still at 5 points, right? So
Mhm.
all you have to do next turn is contest, and you
Right.
win, right?
He needs to be ahead by 6.
So I don't think I can do it because I think this guy.
No, the four.
Because of
losing,
Loki frenzied, I couldn't
losing
do
the
it.
4 models there hurt too much. I think.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. If Loki passed, then I can easily contest either of them and still
Mhm.
have another turn in the bank. But I
But like I
don't.
say, I could have slammed him out then, and
Yes, but I guess it's true.
if I hit.
But it's still I'm a point up more, right? So the point differential is there.
Yeah.
And I think no matter what, this is the end of turn 5, turn 6. I don't think in 2 turns I can score enough.
And also to catch up to me on CP, so that when turn 7
Yes.
happens.
I mean, I can only score 2 points a turn. I have no other way, unless I can control that over there, right?
Mhm.
So it's not like I can catch up. So it's a good game.
Alright.
I think with this scenario, you can't give the center zone,
Mhm.
especially that early or
Because
whatever. Right?
because a lot of people are scoring on that one.
They're always scoring on
Mhm.
that one, yeah, exactly. And you had a turn.
Well, it's
where you
interesting
passed.
because, like I say, it does, unless, like I say, with this building, it stops me, but it kind of pulls that one jack out of
It does.
what it wants.
It
what
does, but it's
wants
the
to
same
do.
thing
That's
for
good.
me, right?
Yep.
I almost think that if you're making lists, you may like. I mean, it's not such a big deal with Kador, but I could take a 6-point light war beast just to stand here.
Well, that'd be good for your Gorax or whatever, right? Because
Yeah, it's
he
a good
sits
spot
back
for
in
him
the
to
inning.
stand. This is a lot more live-ish,
Mhm.
but I can see people are gonna go like, "Bloop," and they're gonna be fighting
Well,
over the zone.
Again, though, too, like you used the forest. If the forest wasn't there, maybe because it actually ended up hurting you. I think in this
It did
case.
because I didn't move up and contest and
Mhm.
just take it.
Because you saw it stealing a jack from me free for turn
Yes.
was nice to do. But then, yeah, as soon as I scored 4, it was like, oh, okay, maybe that's such a good
Yeah,
idea.
4 was that was
4 too much.
3-point differential is kind of a bit too
But
much.
if you had done like what you did the other time, and just kind of brick up right here,
yes,
then
I just take it and hope that you don't crack it,
right.
right? Yes.
So then, like you said, in that case, you're contesting here. I'm only scoring 1. You're scoring 1, and it's like I'm not
This
having.
does seem like a
scenario
much more of a live scenario, and
in this
this
situation,
list plays into it kind of a little more awkwardly. I think. I don't know.
because it has to.
It doesn't want to spread out at all.
There's lots of places to score,
Yes.
So
there
it's-
are lots of places.
and if
to
you're
score.
breaking up, then yeah, it's
This guy says you can score both zones with your caster.
This
Should-
and this?
it should just be one or the other.
You, really?
I mean, I know it's the way it was before, but
I
I
have
don't
to
know
take
if
a look at because you can totally physically do it, but I have to check and see if the document says that you.
but in Mark II, anyway, it was always
There's no way you could have up to.
no.
Well, it said that you can only score one, right?
No, but like say if you had a gargantuan, you couldn't have it straddle 2 different. I'm not sure what
You
actually
couldn't.
works into.
There was no way that they mathematically could. You could contest
What about the 2
flags
circles? Can you actually get a colossal on
No.
both? No.
because it was like 8
was
inches
enough.
apart.
Well, it's good to see that there is a possibility of winning on scenario if you don't kind of get in there and do some shit.
Well, I said the last game.
I mean, I think I could have possibly even done the steal the 2 jacks as long as I just put the sentry stones up there and been like, okay, fine, you're gonna get your overruns and shit, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop you from scoring 2 points in there, so we're still at the same point
Mhm.
differential, or
Yeah,
at
I
least
didn't-
only 1 point separate as opposed to 3.
But you certainly attrition the heck out of me.
Yeah, it came at a cost though. You can see, like I mean, the wrong eye was a misplay for sure,
Yeah.
but him
There were-
frenzying,
There was a post
Loki
in the question
frenzying as
forum.
well. What's
There's
that?
a post in the question forum that says it's the new dominating, is you can control both.
Oh really? You can actually do that? That's
Well, he
crazy.
can't control it. He can't contest it though. Anyway, but I mean, like a solo. Like if I had my,
I didn't include the scoring.
if I do this, right,
You're contesting and scoring.
It's true.
should just be one or the other.
No, that makes sense to me that you can control and contest.
Yeah, I guess that.
But scoring both seems weird.
Because we had thought that that with this new version they were gonna do something like this, right? They had to be fully in to actually hold.
The
or
guy's
contest.
looking it up, so you can find it.
It's true. It does not say anywhere that you can only control one element.
Well, maybe it doesn't make it out in CID, right?
That's true too.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be doing extremely well to be able to pull that kind of shit off, right?
Well, it's just even contesting, right?
You
Like,
can do
just
it.
to
You
be able
couldn't
to
do it
run
on this
it
side
in.
because of the house, but on this side, your caster could be right there, potentially scoring both, right? I guess
Well,
that's another thing.
The caster can't score that.
Yeah,
can
the Warcaster can score the Jack zones, can't he?
Yeah, Workhouse scores
Yes.
anything.
Oh,
Warcaster can
seriously?
score any
So
element.
you can actually score 2 CPs.
No. Oh,
if
by doing
both
that,
of these
yes.
were clear.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
weird.
Warcasters can score anything.
That should be strange. I suppose that maybe that's why the 6-point thing, but because then you can actually score potentially more points.
I thought at first they were going to make it so Warcasters could only score flags, but I don't know if they actually changed that. So it was only infantry that can score infantry zones, and like Warcasters can't score the zone.
I think they're going to leave it so Warcaster score everything.
Right.
Especially like late game and stuff. But again,
Yes.
who knows? CID, right?
So that's it. That's where you just sort of see it played out and just how good or bad it is, right?
Yeah, I certainly didn't give as much weight to the scenario in this one. I thought the first one was so.
It was.
But I actually went up and contested that Jack zone, so you didn't score a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of made me think, maybe I don't have to worry so much about getting behind on scenario. But giving up that many points in one turn is too much.
Yes, that was very
try to bring back in.
very fortuitous in that one.
Yeah. So you got to ask yourself, does scenario actually accomplish what it should accomplish, which is getting people to fight,
Yes.
getting them in the zones to fight?
Well, the line if it's forcing armies like Circle to engage faster, then which Circle doesn't want to do because they want to do surgical, right? They want to
They want to
piecemeal.
hit and run.
But but then by putting a line of sight blocking terrain in the middle helps that I can't bring the full Baron of my army onto you or something like that. So at least you can mitigate that a bit.
Well, that's the hope, anyways, right? I mean, it certainly felt like I could do that. I did. The turn I took the one Marauder in.
That could have been stopped the first time you didn't get stealth on it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't. I guess it was a superiority one. But okay, that wasn't the turn I lost the CPs, was it? Or was that? Because I brought a
It
second
was on
one
turn
in.
2, the bottom of
Yes,
2.
it was. So I'd had to have come in, and you would have an extra Marauder, basically,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Well, yeah, because turn 1 you didn't kill anything. Turn 2 you killed 1.
Yes. And turn 3, I went in to contest the zone and crippled that one Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I can sort of see what people are saying about the scenarios are not as live, but I don't know if I agree that they're dead.
Well, I think it depends a lot on the terrain. It's not the scenario as much. I think it's the terrain.
No, I don't even think it's that.
Because like this case, the building was over here and wasn't really much of a factor. The other time, the building was in dead center,
Yes,
and it screwed everything up on me.
it did because it was
So,
right in the middle of the zone.
that's where-
That was a huge difference.
That's where taking first turn and taking sides is going to matter.
No, but the building was still dead center.
It's still going to be there. Yeah,
It's
it's
still
not
gonna
going
be
It
there.
away.
depends on
Didn't matter which
if
way
you
around
take
it
it on
went.
your side, then you control how
It was
it's
dead
used.
center. It didn't matter.
I still feel like the first game was probably going to be a grind no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were probably going to be grinding the fuck out of each other, and it may come down to who's a CP or 2 ahead by turn 7, right? So you're still trying to get those CPs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not going to be a situation where it's like, I'm at 4, you don't fucking contest, you're gone, right? Which I like, because I think that's not a good way to play the game. Whereas, like, this one should have been that as well, if I had contested properly, and it would have come down to the climactic charge, Strakov's feet turn charge, can he kill one or more of my heavies in the zone, right? Which I think is fine as well. I think Strakov going first and the sort of the speed that he has, getting up and swinging around here and taking this flag,
Yep.
where Baulder is a lot slower
Mm-hmm.
to get him all the way over here.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Which
If
would
I
have
played my
disadvantage.
Strakov into, then it wouldn't have been nearly as good.
You don't think Strakov would have played as well into this
Well,
scenario?
at least with the clouds, at least it wouldn't have been as much of the pole, like the thing in the building in the middle.
Yes.
So at least I still would have had some angles, I guess, maybe to get some charges. But
I don't know. What did you feel about the scenarios? Did you feel they were dead or alive?
Well, this one, because this infantry in the center is just the one thing that the infantry is good for, I don't think that a lot of infantry list is big for this. Like, it's just, because
No, I agree. It's too easy to contest the center zone.
it's too easy to contest, but all you need is a solo, right? Just a solo to get
Yes.
in there and that's it. Like,
That's something that I'm not entirely jazzed about, is that it's not, they say it's actively incentivizing infantry, but it's not. Because you can just take a couple 4-point solos and they can score the infantry zones as well as your caster. So how is that actively in supporting or incentivizing?
the only way that it would have incentivized infantry is if infantry is the only thing that could score and contest this.
Yes.
And then that's it. Like, it's, and then jacks are the only thing that can score and contest this. You know, like, then that way it's,
Right.
they would really, that would be an extreme.
What do you think about that, Scott?
Go sign up for CID and leave comments.
Just asking your opinion.
I think that's you're never going to score this. You shouldn't score that center zone.
I think you can.
Well, if you had a lot of infantry in your list, then you would have been able to jam it a lot easier, right?
Well,
Oh,
'Cause
you
you
know,
have- 'cause
you know
you-
what it's like to jam the heavies. They get trampled and they overrun and they're on things that you don't want them to be on. It's a different.
No, I know. In this case, like I said,
Yes.
I love this list. I'm loving Strakov for his overrun and everything. It's great. It's just I'm saying for other situations, but if you had the sentry stones, you you really didn't want to give me the overrun target.
I don't feel that either of these scenarios that I've played incentivize me to play more infantry at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all. Just
Yeah, no
I
more,
mean,
no more than what
maybe-
you're taking. Yeah.
maybe I might be like, oh well, maybe I need to include another solo in my list or something like that,
Mhm.
just to make sure I have an element.
just for late game.
Well, like for me, I
Yes.
didn't feel I have like 4 models of infantry aside from my caster,
Yes.
and they're just solos, and I still didn't feel like I was behind the 8 ball.
No,
on this.
no, it wasn't like, oh, I can't score that zone ever. No, your warcaster can't even. So you
Mhm.
push them out in that sense. So I don't really feel like it's incentivizing infantry the way they were letting on it was. I don't agree with the people that say that the scenarios are dead. I don't think that's right at all.
Well, I think it's because of the 6 points. That if you
I
had
think,
if
I
you had
think
more
the
to contest
times
with,
the times where you're gonna like